We're out for the second session in the afternoon. I'm throwing a mirror lure. We're still at the Pass Beach. Brent has 5 on croaker, and I just hit this one on a TT28. Let me let him fight. It looks like a keeper. I don't know. We'll let him fight a little bit. TT28, TTR28 mirror lure. In the afternoon session of our fishing trip. Let's see. Wow. There we go. Yeah, it looks like a keeper. Yes, it is definitely a keeper. Hey! Big! Let him know he's getting ready to go. He's got to get back to Houston before the traffic gets bad. I guess it's around 2 o'clock. I don't know. But we waited for the tide to start coming back in. And he came back out and got one with croaker. And I've hit this first one on a TTR28 mirror lure. One of my favorite lures ever. I tried with croaker this morning. Well, it wasn't early morning, like 10:30, 11, and I got some good runs and had 3 real good trout on, and lost them. So I am going to try to recover from that and get a few keepers here. That was a nice hit. Reminds me of the good old times with the TTR28. I am now a lure man. I used to be the croaker specialist. Put this string in through. So I got one strung up. That was the goal for the day. Back to the wade fishing. Off the pier for a while. There we go. There's a little bait in the water, not as much as I'd like to see coming through the waves, but it's getting there. A lot of movement, more movement than it was earlier. Here we go with the rubber net. Just easy to work with. With these mirror lure though, you got to be really careful. They're very sharp and non-prongs. You can take one off, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having a great lure. That's my opinion. That's why I catch them. I got 3 trebles on here. The inner's near this lure is caught. Now I've had them spit it out though. I'm not gonna. I will confess to that. I've seen them. I think all 3 hooks are in it. And they still spit it out. Here we go. Finally got it loose. It takes a little while, but it's worth it. I'm casting almost all the way to that second sandbar in between these guts. They feed on either side of it. I have a few croaker left, but I want to see if these lures will work. I got several lures I want to try. The TTR28, the power minnow, the little fishy. I'll be casting those under a launcher. I could probably cast on the other side of that sandbar. I'm still using the same technique with the mirror lure, come across that sandbar at 45 degrees, I can let that fish get a good look at that lure for a little bit longer than going in a straight line. Lady fish chasing it. And I got this with a number 5 barrel swivel and 30-pound test shock leader. About 12 to 18 inches of shock leader. And I only have that long because I'll be cutting it off and trying new lures, and I'll end up probably with 8 inches of shock leader when I get through changing lures. I mean, there's other ways to do it. I don't like all those little quick swivels on my. I like my knot and my lure to be between that fish and me. Get that hit on that TT28 in the water. I caught some off the pier this year with the TT. I'm going straight here. I saw a little action right there. I'm gonna fan it out a little bit here. Cast it out there, let it go down and loop it up. I found that this lure throughout the years is real good for when they're feeding on shrimp for some reason. I don't ask questions when it works, but it's good all the time. But it was real good. If you see a shrimp pop up, you just throw it near, they'll leave that shrimp alone. Go straight to the lure. Go right on that sandbar. Casting right on top of it. Let it drop down. This would be really easy with a mullet, live shrimp, or a croaker. Definitely. You drop that bait right on the shoreline heel of that sandbar and let it drop and bring it back. Okay, I'm gonna try to give all these baits some equal time. Maybe 10, 15 casts with each. We can go back to the focus that's not working. Right on top of the sandbar. Let's see. Let's make that lure dance.